Welcome to my first Etheria restart video. I'll be teaching you how to get red shells on Nico Nana. She's quite simple if you know what you're doing, but for beginners, you may be thinking, why she's so tanky, I can't kill her. If you didn't know, she works with speed. The quicker she is the stronger she will be and the weaker you'll be. And then obviously in reverse, if you're faster than her, she'll be weak, you'll be strong. So the characters we'll be using would be characters that buff speed and reduce speed. Pretty much simple, and defense down, so you get the bonus damage when you're attacking the boss. We won't be teaching you how to do Inferno. Inferno is level 50. Majority of the community is not level 50. I'll be teaching you how to do Nightmare and Hell, but for this video I'll be showing you how to do Hell, because if you can do Hell, you can do Nightmare. These are what the pets you'll be getting. You get 4 of these, 4 red ones, 4 mythic, but there's only 2 of them that are good, and it's these 2 in the beginning, the little wolf guy and this demon guy. These other 2 are not that great. The characters we'll be using is 4 characters. I'll be showing you how the alternative character, if you don't have the character I'm showing, and I'll explain why the alternative can be used, and I'll show why the main one's being used too. So the first character on this list is Dittin. He's level 5 star and he's not 6 star. You don't need to be 6 star, but if you can 6 star him, his damage overall will be better and your clear runs will be faster. What do you need for this character? You need a damage set, the module. My one's not crazy, it's okay. There's some people that got better than mine, but when I was farming it beforehand, it was not red gear, it wasn't red mythic, it was just a bit of all the other outstanding gear. It wasn't no mythic gear, it was just outstanding all around. Make sure it's fully damaged, onslaught, harvest, or whatever you can get. Just make sure he has a lot of attack. The duplicates, I only got 3. They're not necessary. 2 is nice to have because you get the crit rate, but you don't really need anything else apart from that, because these are just like overkill. But if you do have it, that's nice. The mandatory things you'll be needing would be his skill. The second skill has to be maxed out. This is mandatory for the character. If you don't have this maxed out, he won't be at his full potential. And then the next thing you want to have is his ultimate. You don't have to max this out if you don't want to. I don't do it because I need the resources for other things. But if you have the resources, you can put it into the character and he will definitely be stronger. He'll get more speed and he'll get his ability up more often, allowing him to do more damage because he can ult more often. The next character we'll be having, also the reason why I didn't say there's no alternative for Dittin is because most likely in your first 100 pulls, free to play or pay to win, you would definitely get this character. If you don't have this character, you can get him from the shop, from the PvP shop by using the currency. It's quite cheap. If you are free to play, you get this character from many other ways. Plus, however, most people won't have this character. My gear is not good. My gear is just only for farming, Doki Doki. But this gear can also be used in Nico Nana. The main thing you want to have is speed. She can be very quick, but just make sure she's the fastest in your team. The next thing you'll be needing is effect accuracy. I only have 66, but again, when you are fighting these bosses, there are like attributes. If they're a stronger attribute than you, you're going to have a harder time applying these debuffs. So make sure the accuracy is much more higher than mine. Mine's 66, but you can probably get 100 and maybe higher than 100. The next thing you'll be needing is the good shell. Having a decent shell, I use this for Doki Doki, you can ignore this, but have a decent shell so she can be able to maybe survive, be more quicker, anything like this. But Black Flag is still a good pet to have. You get speed up, like I said before. The quicker you are, the more damage you'll be doing. So having Black Flag on all the characters can actually help you fight the boss more easy. The alternative for this character would be this character right here. She's pretty much the same thing. The only bad thing about her is that she won't have speed down, but another character within your team could be able to apply speed down. But the only thing she does have is damage increase and defense down. This would allow Dittin to do more damage, making the run pretty much more easy, right? If they can get defense down and take more damage, this is going to be able to make your runs much more quicker. Everyone has this character, even free to play. It doesn't have to be maxed out. It just has to be level 5 or maybe level 4. If you've got really good gear, it can be level 4. But if you don't have that much gear, the base stats of level 5 would definitely help you out. What pet do you want to have? Any pet that can give you maybe defense or speed. I recommend maybe Black Flag, because Black Flag has just got speed up, allowing you to do more turns and be more able to survive. This gear is obviously overtuned. It's a pretty much good gear, but I haven't finished it out. You won't be needing this good gear. You can use purple, or you could be using epic gear. As long as she can go first and apply the defense down, that's good enough. The next character on this list would be Freya. Freya is another character that most people don't have. Her banner just left the shop, I think a couple hours ago. Unfortunately, if you didn't have Freya, there's alternative characters like number 41. Number 41 is also a good character. I know she's a blue character, but don't be scared to level into her. Number 41 used to be one of the strongest characters in the game, and they're very similar to Freya. So Freya, the only reason why you want to use her is for the AP down and damage increase and the healing. Number 41 has kind of similar things like that. She has damage increase, AP up, and healing, but it's healing for a single target. That's good enough. The only person you'll be needing to heal is Dittin, really, because he's going to be a squishy, more like whatever support, they're going to be bulky. So this single target heal can go to Dittin, say the same thing. Over here, she has defense up. You don't really need defense up because the boss will be dead by then. But if you do have Freya, having that bonus defense up is going to be nice, so no one dies from the minions or the boss itself. And then you get attack up and nightmare, making you do more damage and get healing. This is the same for number 41, AP up, attack, and then you get the little tiny healing, single target. So if you don't have Freya, alternative would be number 41. And yes, I also use number 41 sometimes because I don't really like using Freya against bosses that can do more damage towards her. What shell do you want to use? You want to use Star. Star is one of the better ones for the supports. You could also use, like I said before, you could be using Black Flag, but having Star would be much more better. So you can be able to have your abilities up more often. Definitely on number 41, Star is a better one because then you'll be able to heal more often because it's a 4 cooldown. It can drop to 3, but I wouldn't recommend getting 3 because it's a waste of resources. But if you want a 3 turn cooldown, then have it to a 2 turn cooldown, you could do that. Next character will be Lily. I know a lot of people don't have Lily, and it's definitely a very strong character. If you don't have Lily, there's another alternative character. What do you want to have on Lily? Just high speed and bulk. That's pretty much it. The pet, I'm using Black Flag. It can be any pet really. It doesn't really matter. It just makes sure you have the character. The character works automatically. You don't really have to do anything. The alternative character would be someone that gives speed up. So this character also gives speed up and speed down. Like I mentioned before, if you don't have class, there's another character that gives speed down, and this will be it. On her basic attack, she applies speed down, so it's very simple. It's going to definitely hit, or maybe like 2 times if you've got 100% accuracy. And on her ultimate, she gives speed up. So again, like I said, the more speed, the stronger you are. She's going to drop the speed for the boss by 30%, and they're going to be increased by 60%. That would mean that overall, you got a 60% increase overall. That's very strong against the boss. And then we don't really care about the dispel because dispel is just whatever. We don't really care. So this will be an alternative character for class if you're using it. And then the last character you will want to use in that dungeon would be, who did I use in the last person? I think that was it I used. And you can use, if you have this character, again, if you have this for Dittin, if you're more of a whale or more of a stronger person, this character will be a way better character than Dittin, but he just requires more resources, but he's also a very strong character if you have him. So my gear is not that good. They're just okay gear. You probably have better than mine. This is what I'll be using for the dungeon. This is what I'll be using. The pets are, again, they're not crazy. They're star. They're not any red pets. I only got 1 red pet, and this is the red pet. This is what you'll be grinding for. So let's have an attempt. I'll be doing hell. I might die because I'm using my Doki Doki set. So most of my characters that I farm on Doki Doki are using my better set. But we can give this a go. Have I got full things on her? Oh yeah, also a disclaimer. You need to have accuracy on Freya. I forgot to mention this. Freya accuracy would be definitely good. Make sure it's maybe like 100 or 100 plus. But make sure it's definitely accuracy on that character. And also you want to have it on class. I mentioned class already. But make sure you have it on Freya. So I'm going to try an auto. So I didn't get defense down, so we're going to automatically get out of there. That's automatically an L. We ain't going to play that out. We're going to try again. We've got the defense down, the speed down. And Freya needs to apply her buff too. If she doesn't, it's whatever. I didn't get her buff down. Again, the accuracy is quite low. Can find someone that's stronger than me, which is the other attribute, which is red. I'm green. So I took a bunch of damage. They should be able to heal it back up. And I've got the defense up. My Dittin isn't strong. I just want to let you know. I know a lot of people that have way more invested Dittins than mine. This is just an average Dittin. Nothing crazy. As you can see, because I'm quicker than the boss, I can do a lot of damage. Lily is doing a lot of work here with the cooldown. So if you think that why is it dying so quickly, why do I have a lot of ultimates, it's because I have Lily in my team to help me with that. So I kind of lost this fight right here because I don't have, again, my best runes. But if you do have your better runes on this raid or this dungeon, it will definitely help. I think I've done it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, that was quite close, but again, I don't have my good runes on there. I just have like scrap. You won't be having scrap because again, you'll be having better than mine because you can farm other things. But that'll be it. If you can't farm hell, you can farm nightmare. Totally the same thing. The chances of you getting more reds is kind of harder, but you don't really need these two. If I'm being honest, these two right here, you don't really need them. They're just basically farm. You can put them on trolley characters. They're not that good. It's just the first two. You can farm the first two here on Nightmare. Of course, you'll be getting the B and Black Flag quite often, but it's whatever. But if you can do Hell, you can. I just showed you Hell. Quite simple. So that'll be it for this video. Not much I can talk about. That's just it. Very simple, very easy. It was quick. How seconds was that? 30 seconds? Yeah, Nightmare will probably be maybe like 20 seconds, 15 maybe. I'm not sure. But thank you for watching this video. If it did help, leave a like and subscribe. I'll be definitely doing more videos in this game in the future. And if you are looking to join my Discord where I can help you, I'll be posting that in the description below. I'm kind of helping a lot of people in that Discord. It's my clan Discord, but it's also a community Discord where I can communicate with many people across the community, friends, guild members. And if you need any help, you can always tag me or somebody else in the Discord maybe help you too with the event, with your gear, or with any dungeons. But yeah, thanks for watching.